Hey guys, and welcome back to World of Tanks. My name is Hi-Fi15, and this is Sir Icy Ice, and he is on Murovanka, and the win rate on this battle is 36% chance to win. Now, it has been proven through further statistics and gathering of battle results and stuff like that, that whenever you get a lower percentage, your percentage is super high when it comes to losing. It's not just 35% or 36%. You have like a 5% chance most of the time. And as we can see, the enemy team has 3 super unicorns over there. And I've decided to call this episode Faulty Unicorns because, well, you'll see. Those guys are literally the only thing that's kind of holding this team together, and that's a shame because the other team would really wish that they did not have those 3 guys on their team. First up, the T-69 dies within a minute of the battle having been started. That's just atrocious. Jesus Christ. And he knew how to play. And here we have the other unicorn. He's gonna move forward and get a shot to the face. 688 artillery damage right in the back. And before that, he got hit by a Rheinmetall. So this is going really, really well for these unicorns. But that is really not the entire point of this video. But well, the point is that you should never look at those win chances. I've enabled them so you can see them in this battle only. I usually play with them off because I don't really feel like getting told that, hey, your team sucks ass, because we're going to see some instances in this video where this team doesn't suck ass, and it's only because they had 3 super unicorns on their team that the statistics are so little in their favor. And oh, there we go, there's a T-25/2 right in his face. And this guy sadly doesn't know how to work his tank at all. He's gonna turn his tank against the turret, and he's a dead guy. But as we can see right now, the enemy is kind of winning on cap, and most of the allied forces are quite far away, apart from a not very good Carnarvon. As we can see, he has 18 points in the, I think it's W8, or is it 6 or whatever, I don't even know. I'm just playing with it and it's points so I can see how good people are. Whatever. His win rate is not that good either. It's 45, but he still knows when to sacrifice himself, and he just drove straight into the cap zone. Even though there's 4 enemy tanks just sitting in there, we're gonna pummel him to death right now. But he knows that this is exactly what he needs to do. As bad as he is, he knows that the enemy should not be allowed to just sit here and cap. Oh, the other unicorn just missed a T-21, just almost sitting there in the open doing nothing. You could have killed him, but he missed completely instead. So yeah, it's a faulty unicorn match here. So we can see the W8 on this match for this T-21 player is already over 6,000! He's probably gonna get over 9,000 as well. And, well, the cap zone is secured, and the Carnarvon just died. So he stayed alive for quite some time after going in there and causing all kinds of havoc. Oh, damn, our T-21 almost got taken out there twice by artillery, but he didn't even get splashed, so it's very good. He was thinking about going over the top here, but he saw that the T-34 was going to be able to get a shot on him, so he decided to go around instead, which is very good play there. But as we can see, the statistics, just because they had 3 unicorns on their team, the statistics were completely towards them. But if we look at the overall team, then we can see that they had bananas, they had a green apple, and some pretty fresh tomatoes, and the enemy team had less bananas and all tomatoes. So don't ever look at these statistics when there's just 2 or 3 of the enemy that's like really good. Like if I'm playing and we get a win chance of 75 maybe, then it's most likely my stats that are pulling the team up to be a lot more than just 50-50. It's really stupid, the XVM win chance calculations. Just because you have good players on your team doesn't mean that you have that much of a bigger chance to win. But as you can see, the T25/2 wrote, "We should have won, but we had no common sense." Exactly. There was only those 3 guys that really knew how to play properly, you shouldn't look at these statistics. We're gonna have another battle here, which is going to be focusing on the same thing. It's not gonna be faulty unicorns, but it's gonna be a more overall spread out talented team that's going up against another not unequally spread out talented team. I don't know if that's the word, but we're going to see some more skill versus god damn, he lost that one, and sadly he gets hit right in the face by Artie. So yeah, let's just jump straight on to the next battle, which is a battle on Redshire. And as we can see, the Dutch Ranger is going to have a much tougher time, as his team are mostly consistent of bananas and tomatoes, and then him, the only fresh apple, against so many apples, so many fresh apples on the enemy team. 2 tomatoes and 4 bananas. Seriously, matchmaking? This is... okay, it's not the matchmaking's fault at all, because it just has to put the appropriate tanks in there, and it has, or has it. There's an IS-7 at the top on the enemy team, then a tier 10 Artie, and then on the allied team there's 1 tier 10 Batchat Artie, and the rest is tier 9 and tier 8s. What? Wait, I was just about to say that the matchmaker is excused because it actually did make a balanced team, but it didn't. And it even threw more good players on one side, which it doesn't take into account. What? Shit. Anyways, the win chance is 26%, as we can see. So these guys are really going to pull up their pants to pull out this win. But yellow is average, or just below. So maybe they can pull it through. Like most people look at the colors and go, okay, he's red, he sucks. But yellow is actually not that far from red, as we can see. Like 35 is not that far from being not that good. So the team is not that good. It's really not that good. But if they just like, they're in the tier 9s and tier 8s. So if these players, all these players have to do is remember where to go, how to position themselves on different maps, and that would actually be it. That would be the only requirement for them to take on a team like this. If they know where to go, then they also know that the enemy team is going to come in that position. So they know where to go, and they know how, as you can see here, the IS-8 is not really doing stupid maneuvers apart from that one. He just went up the hill and showed a little bit too much of his side and got shot right there in the side by the IS-7. ISU, he can't really do much here, as if he goes forward and takes a shot, then someone in the back is going to take a shot at him, and he really doesn't have that much HP. It's like 2.5 shots from a tier 9, and then he's actually out of the game. So he really has to make sure that he goes in and takes the shot when it really counts. Like now, if he goes in now and high rolls, then he can take out the IS-7. But that is a risk. So, and we can see there's an IS-3 in the background. And the IS-7 just fired. And the Dutch Ranger is now going to take his chance. This IS-7 is like, shit! Fuck! He didn't expect that, but it was a low roll. And the IS-8 just managed to take out the IS-7 before he got the shot off on our Dutch Ranger. And that is actually the East 1. And that, well, the IS-7 was one of the bananas. Bam! Blow up right there on the last remaining enemy on the East. That's a nice way to just punctuate the fact that you just completely annihilated this side. Of course, only 2 bananas, 1 good apple, and tomato. So let's see. The enemy team can still pull this back because they only have good players left almost. Like, these guys know how to play or how to camp. So this is going to be tough for these guys. But let's see how they're going to pull it out. Because it's 26% chance to win. So it could not go very well. Oh, the Indian Panzer just got wrecked in the side. Jagdtiger takes out the 110. And IS-3 gets shot right in the side and set on fire. Very nice there. Burned for at least 1100. Pretty sure. And the T-34 is already crying out. Noob team. Dude, shut up. They're up against so much better players. But whatever. He doesn't really know what he's talking about. And he's also one of those bananas. They're prone to complain. Jagdtiger just gets out of sight just as the reload finishes. Damn. Could have gotten a nice shot into his side. IS-3 shows up. Is he stupid enough to poke out again? Don't think so. But we should just look here just a little bit. Indian Panzer wants to have the Jagdpanda reported. As I would really love to see the enemy chat right now, because right now they're wanting to report each other. Like, they want they're calling out, report this guy because he sucks. He's just camping and he's a good player. He should really just be reported. Oh, that's a good shot right. There's a low roll, but it's a good shot. It was his aiming circle was a little bit above the Panther too, as he came rolling there. He's got a good shot into him, 600, almost 700 damage. Still just taking it easy. There's no reason to just throw away your tanks. And the enemy decided to go for a cheesy cap tactic and lost even more tanks in there. And also lost an M41 Bulldog now. And once again, the Jagdtiger, the good players, are complaining. Because it's not their fault that they're losing. It's the enemy team, or the allies, the bad allies. And yet another ammo rack for the ISU. The Dutch Ranger has really set his sights on the enemy ammunition. Very nice, taking them out very fast. Uh-oh. What is that dude doing there? Like, I have no idea. He's a good player. And yet he's still down by those houses. You can't get anything out of going to those houses. You'll get stuck. That's about it. And just like that, the enemy team is losing 12-2. They've killed 2. They've killed 2 on the enemy team. On their enemy team, of course. They've killed 2 on this allied team. In this 26% chance to win game. Why, doesn't matter. Twin chances poopy. Doesn't matter. Will he get a shot off? No. And no. Just move on, dude. Yes, and he will. As we can see, win chances should be taken with a grain of salt, because this... No, oh my god, he turns just in time to soak up that shot right in the track from the Jagdtiger. That's pretty good wiggling there, dude. Very nice. And he is also above 6,000! Well, none of them got above 9,000, so I can't really make that joke, so it's just gonna be 6,000 jokes, okay? Dragon Ball Z reference. Yeah. He pressed R here. I think he's writing a little bit, maybe. Yep. Great job, guys. And yes, really good job, guys. You did a great job. You even had a bad matchmaking, and you still got the better of it. Good job, guys. And yeah, once again, never trust those faulty chance to win stats. I've been Half-Life15. You've been watching Faulty Unicorns and Rotten Apples. I'll see you in the next episode.